Gravitas, powered by Skoda, made of smart imagination.
Let's talk about a worrying trend emerging in Britain. Children on antidepressants. I know the very sound of it, the very thought of it is depressing. But the numbers in Britain cannot be ignored. In 2020, more than 230,000 prescriptions were handed out. We're talking about children aged 5 to 16, 230,000. These children are being prescribed antidepressants. Compare this to 2016, around 190,000 prescriptions were handed out. That's a 22% rise in around 4 years. British kids are taking 600 pill packets a day. This is clearly a crisis. Children do suffer from mental health issues, yes, but are antidepressants the answer? What do the experts say? Pills do help, they say, but they cannot replace therapy. It can only be a last resort. Unfortunately, that's not what's happening in Britain. Reports say mental health issues make up 23% of the disease burden, but the NHS, the National Health Service, spends only 11% of its budget on mental health. The result is this: shortage of psychologists. We all know that therapy takes time. It takes multiple sessions. Britain does not have the capacity for that. In fact, most countries in the world lack that capacity. So psychologists are using the alternative treatment, antidepressants. What impact does this have on children? Here's what the US Food and Drugs Administration says. Antidepressants may cause or worsen suicidal thoughts in children. And this is not a blanket effect. Every child will not have suicidal thoughts, and thank God for it. But clinical trials have noted that there is a change in some of them. So what's the solution here? You cannot blame the psychologists really, because their calendars are already filled. One option is to invest more in mental health. More psychologists equals more therapy sessions. Even then, the root problem remains. Why are so many children suffering from mental health issues? Because their lives are complicated and unforgiving. We have this romantic view of childhood, that it's simple, it's happy, it's uncomplicated. A few decades back, maybe it was, but not anymore. Today's children face multiple challenges and pressures: broken families, bullying at school, physical abuse, discrimination, all sorts of problems. Add social media, and you have a recipe for mental illness. Parents are often unaware of what their children go through. They struggle with body image, with gender identity, with their social media persona. That's a lot of pressure really for a young mind, for any mind, especially for the young. The result is mental health issues like anxiety and depression. These issues have been exacerbated by the pandemic. Children have been stuck at home for 2 years. No meetups, no school, no outside interactions. This isolation can be deadly for young minds. They stew in depressing thoughts. They spend more time on toxic online platforms. The numbers support this trend. British doctors gave out nearly 250,000 prescriptions. 250,000. And that's just one country. This trend has been observed across Western nations. In the United States, 1 out of every 15 17-year-old is on antidepressants. 1 out of 15. These numbers are from 2014. Chances are they have increased considerably. The fact is, this is uncharted medical territory. Nobody even talked about children's mental health until a few years back. In most parts of the world, it's still a taboo. And that's part of the problem. Parents have to look out for signs of mental health issues. It could be restlessness, aggressive behavior, change in personality, perhaps an affinity to taking risks. Look for these changes in your children. That's the only way you can get them help. Because remember, prevention is always better than cure. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.
Gravitas, powered by Skoda, made of smart imagination.